G'day, Josh here, and this is Season 2 of Chess Rush. I'm sure you've already noticed from the updated customizations in-game, if you didn't already know from simply updating the app yourself and logging in and checking out Season 2. What I wanted this video to be all about is some of the hidden features that may not have been mentioned in the patch notes. The patch notes are in detail broken down here in the announcement section for you to go through. Now, as I was streaming, did about a 3-hour stream for the start of Season 2. It was a ton of fun. I definitely discovered some stuff that was not mentioned in those patch notes. So I wanted to go through and share some of that with you. Now, firstly, the brand new feature, the Gashapon machine, something that is worth mentioning, and you can see this by clicking the question mark on the back here. Each Gashapon machine contains 54 capsules. Every time you open a capsule, you get a guaranteed character. Now, firstly, you can buy them outright for 180 vouchers each, or you can earn 20 shards. You can see I've got one shard there, as during the stream I did actually get to 20 and combine them for a token. And you can use those shards, combine them for a token, and that's how you can earn essentially spins of this machine. Every spin you get is a guaranteed character. Now, if we go back here, acquiring a character for the first time, level 1, second time, level 2, and third time, level 3. And if we go to my customizations, I did actually earn 2 copies of a character, this one here, and now I have access to both her level 1 and her level 2 version, which is fantastic. So if you get duplicates of a character, it's not wasted, it does actually do something. Now, the next thing, if we go back here again, or the final thing I believe, down the bottom, after you've opened all 54 capsules, you'll have all characters and they'll all be level 3, including the S tier characters. But it does mean you won't be able to continue using the Gashapon machine. The probabilities of pulling each grade, S grade, 5% or 1 in 20, A grade, 20% or 1 in 5, and B grade, a 3 in 4 chance, 75%. So I have actually pulled 3 of the B grades. And if we turn this around, you can see all of the available characters. So you have 9 possible B grades, and because you can pull each of them 3 times, you can actually pull them 27 times overall. And now on this side of the screen, you see there that I can only pull another 22 B grades because I've already got 5 of them. Now, not all of them were from the Gashapon machine. Some of them were just from buying the Premium Elite Pass and things like that. But it actually does show you an accurate count down there. So I still have all of my A grade and all of my S grades to pull. But that means that the more B grades I pull, the better chance I'm going to have going forward of pulling A and S grades, which is fantastic. Now that is the Gashapon machine. Now we move on to, I want to take you into the settings. And this is something that a user during my stream actually pointed out. I knew that characters could move on the board, but you do actually have to turn it on. It's this check mark here. Make sure the character movement is enabled. And then what I want you to also do is go into customizations, go into character, and you've got emoticons and graffiti here. And if we bring up the equipment, you can customize this little wheel here, this shortcut circle. And you can see here that I have 4 emotes. I've got General Puffer, 3 Guru emotes, and then I've also got the Taunting Goblin graffiti mark there as well. And you've also got your characters emote. That can't be changed on the top right there. So you go through and customize those, and that is a little bit different to these effects here. This is your standard chat emotes, but those ones are your hero specific emotes. And if I actually go into the next thing that I want to show you, which isn't necessarily a hidden secret, but it is just how bot mode works. So let's jump into a bot mode game here, and I'm going to show you exactly what that emote circle does. It's specific to your character, and having unlocked the ability to walk around with your character makes it even more powerful. What it will do is enable you to wander around anywhere on the board and actually share emotes above your character's head and also drop graffiti exactly where you're standing. So we ignore that. Now, because this is a bot game, you can choose when to start the battle, which is amazing. But anyway, we're just going to start walking around. So you do that by tapping anywhere on the board, and you do that and she wanders around, and then you click and hold anywhere and it brings up the shortcut circle, and you can use her emote.
What a great feeling.
You can send a General Puffer emote or a Guru emote. Or you can go ahead anywhere and drop graffiti exactly where you're standing. There it is there. We can relocate somewhere else. Wonder if we can drop graffiti on this thing over here. No, it has to be on the board. Okay, that's good to know. There we go. We can relocate that graffiti there. So that is just a really cool little tip that you may not have been aware of. Another thing that I would like to show you while we're in this screen is I want to zoom in on the pumpkin chest here. The jack-o'-lantern, his hat comes off as you open and close the chest, which is amazing. Such a cool interaction, and I did want to show you that. Now we can actually quit this game because that is everything that I want to show you from in-game there. So go ahead and leave that bot game. The next thing I want to do is we have a little update on Sword Dancer. As she has become a legendary, she's also been given a nickname. So she's called Lassie. So Sword Dancer or Lassie there, I think that is a really cool name. So you can now refer to her as Lassie if you would like to, as opposed to Sword Dancer. And of course, she is going to be a little bit harder to find now that she's a legendary, but incredibly strong. And that is, as far as I'm aware, from what I can remember, going through the stream there, that is everything that actually I will show you this one other thing. There is the ability to open 10 in the chest soul, but I did touch on that in my season 2 preview, so that isn't necessarily a secret. And once again, this isn't a secret as it is mentioned in the patch notes, but every day there'll be a marked mode, and if you play that mode, you can actually unlock these chests here and potentially earn up to 100,000 gold. So definitely go ahead and read through the announcements, because there's actually a lot in there that you may not have been aware of that my initial patch note video didn't touch on, as I didn't have access to all that information at that time because it was prior to Season 2 starting. But I believe that this video has covered everything else that's new that wasn't mentioned in those patch notes. So if you think I missed anything, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, what do you think of Season 2 so far? I'm having an absolute blast. So much fun. Cannot wait to continue playing the game. And also, as Tencent touched on about a month ago now, a potential new class coming at some stage in the not too distant future that will definitely change up the meta somewhat. So that's going to be quite exciting too. Mate, you can be guaranteed that I'll be breaking that down comprehensively once those new heroes do drop in game. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for checking out this video.